Yeah, asked Alexa what the temperature was this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Cold.
Yeah. I did bundle up appropriately, though.
Well, that's good because I didn't.
That did help.
I didn't.
Man,
and everybody was like, aren't you the weather guy? Aren't you supposed to know what's going on?
You're supposed to know.
The answer is yes, I am the weather guy. The answer is no, I don't know what's going on.
There's something about having even just a dusting of snow on the ground that makes it feel even colder.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I felt
like,
that today.
Walking out, scraping the frost off your windshield, and it's like you're, got to actually put work into it.
Right.
Ugh,
Yeah.
brutal.
Yeah.
But we may not have loved the snow, but the pups certainly do. This picture was sent in through the Near Me section of our app. Allison sent this in. Sailor May's first snow. A good girl here carrying a good buoy. I got a couple of pity laughs in the newsroom. I'll take it. That was Jess Conley's joke. But thanks so much for the submission. We've got some great submissions with the snow that we received yesterday on the Near Me section of our app. Head over to check those on out. Increasing clouds on the way tonight. Already starting to see more clouds build in through Kittery, the Berwicks, through Elliott, Maine, and that will slowly overtake the entire state later on tonight. And that's what's ultimately going to limit how far temperatures can fall, especially across southwestern Maine and along the mid-coast. I think that's where we will see our warmest low temperatures tonight, which will still mostly be in the upper teens and low 20s. We've got high pressure keeping us clear right now, but a warm front's going to lift over us tomorrow, and this is what's going to bring just a few snow showers to the region. I don't really think that tomorrow is going to be a big deal by any means. In fact, I expect impacts to be fairly low. Overnight tonight, clouds finally thicken up everywhere by around 3 in the morning. Even down east, which is where the cloud cover will lag, will be totally socked in by 7 o'clock tomorrow around sunrise. Snow showers begin around 8 or 9 in western Maine and through the White Mountains tomorrow and gradually traverse to the east. We're keeping an eye on potential ocean enhancement with some of these snow showers, which could lead to some locally higher totals, especially along the mid-coast and down east. By 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, things will be wrapping up with just a couple of straggling showers into the later evening hours tomorrow. But things get a bit more interesting on Saturday. A more defined and organized system moves in. And as that warm front lifts north, we're going to have cold air wedged in across most inland areas of Maine, which leads to a freezing rain threat, especially through the morning on Saturday. But by Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, the warm air does win out, and eventually we will see everything transition over to just plain rain, which will melt any of the ice that does start to stick to some surfaces. We're expecting an icy glaze for most inland sections from roughly 5 in the morning Saturday until noon. This will just be rain showers at the coast, though, and that's because things are going to be so warm at the coast thanks to the water temperatures still being so warm and that warm front being able to lift just a little bit farther north with the help of the coastal front. So why is this going to be freezing rain and not snow? Well, for snow, you need the entire column of air to be cold. Sometimes we end up with just a little pocket of warm air in there, which is how we end up with sleet. We've got cold air, a little bit of warm air where everything melts, and then everything will refreeze by the time it makes it to the ground. But what we have on Saturday morning is a big pocket of warm air with just a little bit of cold air that's going to be stuck at the ground. And that cold air below freezing means that all of this rain that falls will freeze on contact. Bridges, elevated walkways, decks, things like that will certainly be an issue on Saturday morning. Wind gusts will pick up Saturday evening and peak overnight into Sunday. Gusts to 40 miles an hour or higher expected along the mid-coast and down east. We could see gusts to 30 to 40 miles an hour along some of the higher peaks and maybe even a little bit more across the highest peaks. We're still working out some of the finer details on that wind forecast. But here's that big kink in the warm front on Saturday. Cold front comes through, and by Sunday we're talking about windy conditions. It's going to feel colder on Sunday, even though temperatures will still be in the 40s. But then we shift things to a much milder pattern beginning Monday. And most of next week, I think, we will be under the influence of warmer and possibly even drier air. So certainly not looking much like December. More typical of what you'd expect in spring. Seas tomorrow 3 to 4 feet, wind out of the south 10 to 15 knots, increasing a little bit in the afternoon. Water temperatures still 50 degrees. Gale watches go into effect at noon on Saturday. Icy morning inland terrain Saturday, bright and blustery on Sunday, mild on Monday, 45 to 50 plus degrees. About 40 to 45 Tuesday. Still sunny and then quiet for the middle of the week.
Okay.
Maybe some showers at the end of the week. We'll see.
We'll see, but so mild. That's the big headline.
Yep.
I'm just
Crazy.
waiting for
50s
that
and-
Monday and Tuesday forecast. Could even be a beach day.
Yeah, go out, enjoy, you know.
Christmas on the beach?
Not
That'll be
bad.
weird.